So most of you know my story. If you don't, read it. It's in this book. The end. I thought I would talk a little bit, but then I thought, I think I'm just going to read some journal entries. So I grew up, my parents were divorced when I was a little kid. My dad struggled with addiction all of his life. He died when he was 48, and that really sucked a lot, and I never really dealt with my emotions. And then one day, years of everything just came bubbling up, and I had to do something about it. And so I actually spent a year in this year-long discipleship program with a variety of different women. There was a lot of estrogen in that house. It was very interesting. And I spent a year living with addicts, recovering addicts, prostitutes, drug dealers. It was very interesting. And Jesus did a thing. And so just a reminder that no matter what your struggle is, the root is the same, right? We got to get to the root. We got to pull it up and allow Jesus to heal us. And so this is a journal entry from August 23rd, 2009. It's Sunday. I did the deal today. I woke up and went to church. My routine was a little different than most days. No makeup. I'm not sure I even brushed my hair. I found a t-shirt in the hamper. Honestly, couldn't tell you if it was clean or not. That still happens today, but anyway. I simply didn't care. Still don't. That's not true. I do care. I looked in the mirror this morning, but I couldn't recognize who was staring back at me. They were the eyes of a stranger. Sundays at Woodland Hills Family Church used to be my favorite day of the week. Wake up early, get ready, pop my daily dose of oatmeal and raisins in the microwave, and head off to the church in the big purple castle inside a theme park. Being in the media booth used to be fun. Turn the screens on, find just the right background for the worship songs. There's an art to it, really. Set the video camera just right, get the podcast ready. Standing in the back watching people with their hands in the air worshiping used to bring a smile to my face. Now it's just part of the routine like everything else. I wake up, listen to Joyce Meyer, go to the gym, go to work, lead a small group, go to bed, then get up and do it all over again. None of it has a purpose anymore. Every day is just another day. I keep telling myself that God is in it somewhere, but I can't guess where. We'll see if he shows up. He hasn't so far. My mind is in another galaxy. I can tell you it's dark outside, and I so desperately want to talk with you. I stare at your picture, but you say nothing. Satan keeps talking to me. I can hear him. He's all over the place. I think I'm losing my mind. People tell me I'm not, but I think I have them fooled. No one seems to understand. I just want someone to see what's going on in my head. I want someone to feel what I'm feeling. The laughter echoes in this room. Do you think Satan has a red tail, horns, and carries around a pitchfork? Me neither. I can hear him, but I don't see him. Maybe he's too big of a coward to show his face. What are the tears good for anyway? They make me weak, and I cannot afford to be weak. I don't want emotion. I don't want laughter. I want nothing. I want to feel absolutely nothing. Emptiness. Is this what the life of an alcoholic looks like? Is that what you wanted? Did you want to be nothing? Did you enjoy the emptiness? Today I've let myself reach a completely new level of despair. I feel it all coming to an end. This is from August 14th, 2010, almost a year later. So Jamie was there the day I came here, packing my suitcase for me. She was a great friend. She packed my suitcase to send me. Anyway, it's fine. She bought me this journal with a note that said, "I love you very much. Please know that I will always be there for you. You will always be my best friend." Today, as I received my completion certificate, there she was. Promise kept. I am not going to cry. Boo! Never underestimate the power of a friendship. Stacey Eldridge asks in the book Captivating, when did you first know that you were no longer a girl, but had become a woman, a grown-up? Where was there a milestone, an event? Tonight's completion ceremony was that moment for me. It was an event for sure. It was a milestone, and I felt captivated. I felt like a princess. Oh, how I wish you could have been there tonight. Your little girl was all grown up. I know a 26-year-old is already a grown-up, but that's not the truth. I wasn't a grown-up. 1 year ago, I was still a scared little girl pretending. I could survive in a grown-up world. I was just surviving. I walked into the lobby of Woodland Hills to a room full of family and friends, some who hadn't seen me in over a year. It took all of about 30 seconds before the tears started streaming and the mascara started running. Last time I had seen some of these people, I was a 330-pound mess in a double XL t-shirt and size 30 jeans. Today I was in a dress 145 pounds lighter with Jesus all over me. I'll let you take a moment to picture me in a dress. I stood in front of the mirror this morning with a smile on my face, realizing that for the first time in my life, I was completing something. I talked about you. It was different this time, though. There was no bitterness as I discussed your absence throughout my life. I wasn't mad at you tonight. I didn't feel abandoned. The best part of talking about you was letting them know that you took a step of faith. I had the opportunity to stand up there and confidently proclaim that I will see you again someday because you are with Jesus, and I'm so proud of you for that. This has been one long journey. Who knew that a year ago I'd be writing you letters? God has a funny way of working things out. I completed something, Dad. Jeez. I really completed something. I did it for the both of us. I know it's selfish of me to say I wish that you were here, but it's the truth. I know you were right where you need to be, but sometimes I wish I could do more than just write you letters. You know, it's amazing how much I've learned about you and your heart, even though you weren't here. I know inside of you was a little boy scared, just like the little girl inside of me. I know that you were a man desperately searching for answers but couldn't find which way to go. We are so much alike, but I found the right way to go. You loved me, and I know that. You were proud of me, and I know that. You never meant to hurt me, and I know that too. You were for me. I'm going to sleep tonight with your t-shirt on and the assurance that I am still your little girl. Maybe you did know I was a princess after all. So I wrote a book. It's called Dear Dad, Did You Know I Was a Princess? You should read it. Okay. Miss Vicky asked me to sing a song, so I'm going to do that. Obviously, you never don't miss your dad, right? But it is a really cool thing. I got to bring him to Jesus, so in my famous words, suck it, Satan. Last year, we were at Leslie's house, as a matter of fact, and Richard asked this question: what's your favorite cereal? Simple question, right? And hadn't thought about that in years, hadn't had cereal for a long time, but I immediately said Apple Jacks. That was the cereal that I ate when I went to visit my dad as a kid, back before they screwed it all up, you know, when it was just one color, and it was that was the real Apple Jacks. And so I was driving home, and I just started snot bubble crying. But they weren't bad tears. And I said out loud, not everything was bad. And I went home and I wrote a song. And so I'm going to sing that for you.